the journey, the miles been for your life? Many turning points, but it has been easy and you made it.
My attitude to the journey was simply that it's a journey. I can't remember when it started, and there's no particular destination in mind. It's a journey like life. You just find out it's full of surprises. When I started to play chess, I just wanted to see how good I could get. There were no specific targets. In fact, India didn't even have a grandmaster yet.
Yes.
So my aim was just to see, at every stage, to look for one step higher and to go like that.
Does it go like that after getting there? जब grandmaster का title मिल जाता है, does it make you feel like I've got it? Like when you start, you don't know कहाँ जाना है, but you get some title recognition. How did you take the recognition?
I took it in stride generally. Obviously, it feels like a validation, but when you're very young, you're more excited by how you played the game than what other people say. But later on, I came to see that the public recognition also is, and the fame, it's a very pleasant experience. The goals got more progressively harder.
Yes.
I mean, for the Grandmaster title, I had to try for 2 years. For the qualifying for the World Championship took me 3, and then winning the world title took me 10 years. So those are longer journeys. You have to rewire yourself, learn lots of things, learn a lot of hard lessons, and so you cannot just say, "Oh, I tried." It was also more structured as it went along. But the important thing is to keep that attitude of one step at a time.
Taking failure after a great success is tougher. Can you say that?
Failure is never fun. Of course, unexpected failure, when things seem to be going great and then you have a disastrous result, it catches you off guard because you didn't see it coming at all. It's another thing where you see the slow deterioration, that's a separate problem. But when it catches you off guard, that's a blow. But one of the things chess teaches you is simply that you will win games and you will lose games, and it's part of life. You can't avoid both.
You relate life to chess or chess to life?
I don't know, I just relate both of them. I don't know which comes first, chicken and egg, no?
Chicken and egg, we never found which comes first. What is about this whole game, chess, when we say, why did it come in your journey? Why chess? Were you a very quiet guy, a very person who keeps, observing things and likes that slow and, a sharp mind? Are these your traits that led you to become a chess player?
Not at all. I don't think there are traits that make you a chess player. It was the other way. I was very lucky in my circumstances. My mother was a good chess player. She knew the game of chess, which is already a big step, because 40 years ago, if you wanted to learn chess, you needed a family member or a friend to teach you.
Okay.
You couldn't just look it up. You couldn't look it up and stuff, right? So I was very lucky that my mother and her younger brothers, my uncles and all, played chess.
They would play chess at home?
They knew chess, and they played once in a while. They didn't take it as seriously as I did, of course. So I was lucky. Then I was lucky that Madras was the strongest city in India at that point for chess.
Yeah.
And that we had one of the best chess clubs in India.
Wow.
So in that sense, once my mother introduced me to the game, it went quite fast. I got to compete at a decent level. And then for many years it was fairly quiet, and then I had this breakthrough year in '83, and so it went. But circumstances.
Any anecdote you remember of your mother's and yours where you can remember that this was the turning point in our lives? There's so many things your mother might have taught you. What led you to stick with chess?
Maybe the most important thing was my mother instilled in me the habit of, every time I play a game, and I discuss it and analyze it with my opponent, to come back home and write down the game and write down all the variations that we discussed. A kind of journal, yeah. You keep a thing. You just come back and you say, this is the game I played. You write down the notation, and then you say, in this move I wanted to do this, but my opponent wanted to do this. You put in all these observations and keep it. And this turned out to be very, very useful.